And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 13, Russell Daniel.
Fouled off. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The 0-1 pitch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You have heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Christopher Sanchez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score.
No errors. They left 3 men on base.
San Diego. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Padres have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Garrett Richards gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Hit to short. He's right there.
Run it out, run it out,
run it out.
2
gone. Here's Will Myers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Myers.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Daniels is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now to the plate, Russell Daniels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, I ripped that up there, huh?
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate. All right, come on now, one time, let her fly.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Let her rip right here.
Now the 2-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in, Russell Daniels.
The left fielder, Russell Daniels.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Flores.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In now, Wilmer Flores. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Flores.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Daniels is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Russell Daniels.
Now batting, the left fielder, Russell Daniels.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Cronenworth, a native of the state of Michigan. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1.
2-1.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score.
Like you can. Let's go.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Holt has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
3-1 the final score this afternoon.
3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Adonis Medina, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Daniels.
Stepping up now, Russell Daniels, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
The 1-1. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And that one Russell Daniels has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Stepping into the box, Russell Daniels. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, get a good
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
That's outside. Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Hampson stands at first with 1 out. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Reed Hoskins.
The 1-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down.
Hold up right there.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. So stepping in, JT Realmuto, lifetime versus this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Realmuto.
Ready with the 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Wilmer Flores.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Kingery over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Will Myers. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Myers.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Daniels is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Russell Daniels will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
There we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Daniels brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
The 3-0. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now at the plate, Russell Daniels. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Leading off for the Padres.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now, Brock Holt. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. San Diego down to their final strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He brings it in, and the Phillies have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Phils rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Christopher Sanchez earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Jojo Romero gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Russell Daniels. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the Triple Crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set, that's exactly what they would like to do today to get.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So striding in, Bryce Harper. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here.
Harper.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
The 0-2 delivery on the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Into the box, JT Realmuto, and their runners at the corners now.
JT Realmuto.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's full now, 3-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Popped him up. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Russell Daniels. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Let's go, kid. 1 time right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Now another 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So striding forward now, Bryce
fielder,
Harper,
number 3.
and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Here it comes, 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
You gotta move. You gotta move. You're scoring.
Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire. Here's Jurickson Profar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Daniels has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. At the plate, Ryan McMahon.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Daniels will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Russell Daniels. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Machado is there.
Move it, move it, move it, move it.
And there's out number 2.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 32, Brock.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And in steps Manny Machado. No hits to this point.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Russell Daniels. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Daniels.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
And he misses, 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid. I got 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hey, have a good rip
now
up
the
there,
payoff pitch home. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.